Guys, why can I not make a short video? Dang it. I'm trying to make a short video and I just get too involved in explaining things. So I tell you what, this is my personal video trade journal I do every Sunday. I'm just going to breeze through crude oil here. And I'm just going to assume that you already understand all these technical indicators. So I'm just going to breeze through and point out everything. And real quick, my overall strategy, as most people have the similar thing. You look at the long time frame to get the clues of what is going on. Where are you at in the context of these larger time frames? Then you drill down and keep getting more and more clues until you finally get to your time frame that you are trading. And that's the context. So I've kind of settled on larger swing trades, not so much scalping the last month and a half, because I'm really a habitual scalper. Take gains quickly in this environment. But the last month or two, I've been having some success trading basically a 55-minute chart, basically. So let's get right into it. Weekly chart, 21 weekly EMA. Price gets below it, can't get above it. Haven't had a close above it in a long time. Certainly haven't had a whole week above it in a year. It's bearish. Look at the structure. It's bearish. Look at the RSI weekly bearish, MACD bearish. Everything's bearish, right? So let's just say that the weekly chart is bearish. And if you want to talk structure, I've got it as an ABC right into maybe another ABC. And this C can be composed of three waves as well. So it's basically just like a giant 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's two threes connected. Yeah, what's up?
Why is the video so long?
No, it's going to be a short video, but the first one got too long, so I made a new one. I'm going to be done in just like 3 minutes, okay? I'm about to be done, okay? Okay, so that's the weekly. It's bearish. And by the way, these levels have been on my chart for like a year. And they're based kind of a combination of things, but this 62.43 area is really interesting to me. Or less bullish, somewhere between 66 and 62. But I don't know. I will not be surprised at all if it comes down into here. So bearish weekly. Daily, you can see the structure a little more clearly. A, B, 5 down for C. A, B, C for a B wave, right? 3 up, right? 5 down, 3 up. 5 down, 3 up. And this whole thing could be an A, B, C of 2. Does that make sense? Whatever. I'm not so great at Elliott wave, but I just know how to measure stuff, and I know the difference between 5 and 3. So if I really keep it that simple on the longer time frames, it serves me well just to get clues. And technicals are bearish. This could be interpreted as constructive for bulls, but in the context of these other technicals, including price, I do not see this as bullish. Rather, I see it as bearish. And everything else is bearish. Look at the net volume on the daily. Look at the net volume on the daily. It's pegged to the floor. This is like riding a golf cart and putting it in reverse and just pegging that pedal to the floor in reverse. That's what this is. And you can see all last week it was going down, and this volume just would not let up. The selling volume was just relentless last week. So kept my eye on that. Once it came down, it stayed there. All right, as opposed to, just for context, looking at the same tool in the past, you get over 500,000 contracts a day. That's an extreme. Or, if you're doing 500,000 contracts a day to the sell side, that's extreme. Well, we're not quite there yet. I mean, it could bounce from here, though, for sure. Anyway, I don't want to get too crazy on this daily. And then 4 hour, you can clearly see the 3-wave structure that I was just mentioning. This part of Elliott waves makes me crazy because I'm just not that good enough. The reason I was trading the long side is I thought this needed a 5 that would come up into here. And it didn't get it there. So when it came down, I thought, okay, well, it's going to get it now. And I don't know what to do with this stuff. I know what to do with it. You trade it. I traded it long, got rejected. Traded it long, got rejected. Actually, I think I traded this long over here too. So I had 3 losing trades in a row with a few successful small-time scalps in here. But my primary core position was long. And I failed. I took heat over here, but then luckily I was able to finagle an amazing short entry in here. And then I took off half of that down here. And so now my base is up here on a smaller position. I'm half short. I took half of it off Friday late afternoon. Look at these technicals. They're getting a bit overdone. Can it keep coming? Of course it can keep. In fact, I expect it to keep coming, but I think a bounce can happen. So now let's get actionable. 55-minute chart. I'm not so great at LA Wave. I just measure stuff. So I've measured this stuff in 2 different ways. I'm half short here. My plan is if it bounces and keeps coming, I'm going to start peeling off my shorts. If it only bounces a little bit and then starts rolling and can't get any traction really the upside, and it makes it to this fib, I'm going to take off half of my remaining half, which is to say I'm going to be 25% short if it makes it to here. It's just another $1 down, but I think it could go up 80 cents first or whatever, 50 to $1, 50 cents to $1 bounce. And then come down and tag this fib. I'll start peeling it off. I'll be out of another half of it. So I'll still leave 25% short on if it makes it to here. Then from there, I'll look for a bounce that doesn't get too far above this red zone, and then ride it back down. This is the box that I think is the higher probability destination. Regardless of wherever this bounces to, I think this is the higher probability box. This is where I will take, if seen without me getting stopped first, I will take off all of my longs in this box. And then I will look for signs to catch a bounce, to get long, small size, to get a bounce up not to exceed this red zone. And then I will look to add back and become fully short again with a target of down into here. Okay, but a lot can change between now and then. So I'm only showing what I'm trading right now and what my plan is right now, like for this week. And that's my plan. If I can see this box without getting up into this pivot first, I'm going to take all my shorts off. All right, that's what I got. And I wish you guys luck, man. Let me know what you're doing and show me your charts. Show me your technical process. I'd love to know how you guys are trading. Thanks. It's all about education. All right, guys. Last thing, I started doing Kriya Yoga again. I rediscovered it about 2 months ago. I did it 25 years ago with a serious actual yogi from India who was just unbelievable. And now I'm reconnected with the Kriya Yoga. I'm doing it again, and it's helping my trades. It's helping my life. It's unbelievable. I don't know how I kind of didn't keep doing it all those years. Probably because the effects of it lasted for years and years. So now I'm back into it. And it's helping my trading. That's why I mentioned it. It's helping my trading tremendously. To be able to see your tools in the market for what it actually is saying. Just to see it at face value. To actually get objective in a completely nonlinear, complex, illogical market. It's really something. And I'm going to keep going with it as I keep improving. Okay, guys. Have a great one. See ya.